what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. I am Ken, and today, guys, I am here to react to these March Vinegar Syndrome titles that just came out. And yeah, I made a commitment at the beginning of the year. I said I'm going to cover Vinegar Syndrome announcements on the first of the month, every single month for the year 2023. I just want to pay more attention to Vinegar Syndrome and some of the stuff that they're doing over there with their regular line and also their partner labels. But before we get into it, guys, we got some cool stuff we're getting ready to talk about. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We talk about all things physical media on this channel, not just Vinegar Syndrome, but all kinds of other boutique labels and physical media and 4Ks and Blu-rays and all that. If you like that kind of stuff, guys, owning the movies that you love, definitely consider hitting the subscribe button. So all right, so let's go ahead and jump into this. I don't want this video to be too long. Let's get right into it. Let's start with Freeway 2 on 4K. This is the big title that was announced today. And this is really cool because they just did Freeway on 4K. And a lot of people was asking, they're like, are you doing Freeway 2? Are you doing Freeway 2? I didn't think that they would do it this soon, but definitely really cool if they're already jumping into the second Freeway film. Now, this is the movie starring girl from American Pie, Russian doll on Netflix. I cannot remember her name. Natasha Lyonne. That's her name. Directed by Matthew Bright, so it's the same director. So I mean, this makes sense that they probably did both of these around the same time. They probably had Matthew Bright come back and approve both of the restorations. I know that they've got a new interview on here with Matthew Bright as well. I'm pretty sure. Well, actually, it says from 2018. We'll get into that in a second. I'm getting ahead of myself. But yeah, this is a really cool release right here from Vinegar Syndrome, Freeway 2. And I know this has a Blu-ray, but it is out of print right now. So if you want Freeway 2 on the best possible format, this is going to be your best bet. And it's going to be $34.99 for the pre-order on this. And that's with the limited edition slipcover. Now, if you get it without the slipcover, it'll be $32.99. So I don't know why you would get it without the slipcover because it's only $2, and that slipcover is going to make it, a lot more valuable, I imagine, in the future. But there's still over 1,000 left in stock, so we still got plenty of time to order this as of right now. I'm definitely gonna pre-order this movie. I love the first Freeway movie, so I'm excited to check this one out. From what I hear, it's even more crazy, so I'm definitely looking forward to checking it out. And this is a movie. When did this come out? 1999 is when this one came out. So it would have been the same year that Natasha did American Pie. All right, so look at the back right there. That's freaking cool. Again, I have not seen this movie, so I don't know too much about it. We got some images from the movie right there. But yeah, I mean, Freeway is one of the best looking 4Ks that I have seen Vinegar Syndrome do. Like that 4K was amazing. I've actually got a review up on the channel. And yeah, I'm excited to watch this one, guys. So this is one that's going to be a definite pre-order for me. And that's the big announcement. Let's get into some of the special features that this has on it. Let's see, 4K Ultra HD Region A Blu-ray set. So there's going to be a Blu-ray in it as well. 4K UHD presented in high dynamic range. So it's going to have HDR, newly scanned and restored in 4K from its 35 millimeter original camera negative. Once Upon a White Girl, Remembering Confessions of a Trick Baby. And that is 98 minutes, a brand new making of documentary with the cast and crew. Vinegar Syndrome is so awesome because they will just drop these brand new documentaries as special features in their sets. And that's just super cool to me. You also got Bright on Dark. This is 23 minutes. This is an interview with writer-director Matthew Bright, and this is from 2018. So I imagine this was on I think it was Dark Force that released that Blu-ray. So I imagine this was on the Blu-ray that came out in 2018. You got Disrupt and Revolt, 29 minutes, an interview with producer Chris Hanley from 2018. Archival interview with Matthew Bright. Archival interview with executive producer Samuel Haidita. And that's 5 minutes. BTS footage, 28 minutes. Still galleries and reversible sleeve artwork, English. Yeah, this looks fantastic. And they always have trailers down here if you're interested in checking out the movie. I don't really want to know too much about this movie because I didn't know too much about the first one, and I ended up really loving it. So yeah, that's the big one though this month, guys. We also got let's get into some of this other stuff. They announced four titles on the regular Vinegar Syndrome line, and then they got a bunch of partner label stuff, which we'll get into here in a second. This is Mexican Gothic, the films of Carlos Enrique Taboda. I probably said that wrong. Um, okay, so this is 3 films of 1. You got, or no, the films. So it's I don't know how many films are in this. I thought it said 3. This, special limited edition 2-disc Blu-ray set comes with spot glass hard slipcase plus slipcover combo. So this is a hard case slipcover combo. Look at this. I wonder if this is exclusive for, subscribers or not. But yeah, that's cool. Comes with a slipcase. You can get it without the slipcase for $29.99. You can get it with the slipcase for $42.99. So that's a pretty substantial price difference right there. But let's see. You got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think it's just 3 films in this set. So you got 3 films in this set. It's a 2-disc region-free Blu-ray set, newly scanned and restored in 4K from the original 35 millimeter camera negative. Poison for the Fairies video essay with genre film scholar Valeria Villegas. 14 minutes. Darker Than Night video essay with genre film scholar Rapina. So yeah, you get a bunch of new video essays, reversible sleeve artwork, newly translated English subtitles. So yeah, it looks like a cool set. Looks like a cool set. 3 movies in this set. You get a cool slipcase with it. But again, if you don't want the slipcase, I mean, that's $13 difference between that and the slipcase. So that is the Mexican Gothic set. And they got another 4K. They got 2 4Ks this month. They got Primal Rage, which looks like a killer baboon movie. I don't know too much about this one, but it looks like there's a baboon on the cover, and he looks angry. He looks nasty, guys. He really does. But this is going to be $34.99. I don't. I'll have to look into this movie. I don't know. Maybe I'll get it. I'm definitely going to get Freeway 2, but I don't know. I'll have to look into Primal Rage. But you can get that with the slipcover for $34.99, without the slipcover for $32.99. There's 948 left in stock on this. So they must have made way more Freeway 2s, or Primal Rage is just selling like hotcakes right now. So you better jump on this one right away. Let's see. We'll show you the back of this. There's some images right here from the movie. Show me an image of that baboon. Or is it like people turning into what is this? Looks like a zombie movie. What's going on? People have like a zombie virus or something? What is this movie? The more I'm going through the images, the more I'm thinking I might just buy this thing. Like, it looks pretty damn wild. Somebody let me know what Primal Rage is in the comments. I'm sure everybody's gonna be like, I can't believe you haven't seen Primal Rage, Ken. 1988 is when this movie came out. This is 92 minutes. This special limited edition spot glass slipcover designed by Earl Kess is limited to 6,000 units. Have they really sold 5,000 units of Primal Rage already? Is this a super like popular movie? What is this? Made during the peak of Italy's production intersection with US horror cinema. Primal Rage embodies a distinctly American influenced approach to 80s monster horror while cramming in an array of highly Italian gore set pieces, courtesy of legendary special effects creator and Academy Award winner Carlo Rambaldi. He did effects for E.T. Well, now I gotta get it. I love E.T. It's got an actor from Slumber Party Massacre 2. Yeah, I'm thinking I need to order this now since it's selling out so quickly. Hopefully by the time this video goes up, there's still some in stock. Let's see, 4K Ultra HD presentation, region-free Blu-ray set, 4K UHD presented in high dynamic range, newly scanned and restored in 4K from its original 35 millimeter original camera negative. Baboon Bite Maniac, 86 minutes, a brand new making of documentary, another brand new making of documentary. It's so cool. The Vinegar Syndrome does that. Video interview with producer Bill Immerman, originally shot in 2020, 12 minutes. Still gallery, reversible sleeve artwork, English subtitles, and yeah, all this stuff. Yeah, let me know if I should get this one, because I'm on the fence. I mean, it's getting ready to sell out, so might be one I need to jump into. Okay, let's get into the last one. This is just a regular Blu-ray. This is Dog Tags. So don't know too much about Dog Tags. Looks like there's some familiar faces in this one, though. Looks like some kind of Rambo action ripoff movie. Limit 2 per customer. Was that on all of them? This came out in 1987, 111 minutes. You get newly scanned and restored 4K from its 35 millimeter interpositive. The Dogs of War, 52 minutes, an interview with writer-director Romano Scavalli, accepting the mission, interview with executive producer Arthur Schwartzer. Alternate ending. So I don't know if those are new interviews or not. It's not saying, it's not dating them as being old. So those might be 2 new interviews, which would be an hour of new special features. Okay, let's see. During the Vietnam War, a special unit of Army Rangers is sent to rescue a small group of fellow soldiers being held as prisoners of war. After freeing the men, their next step is to reach a safe zone in order to be airlifted to safety. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it looks like a war type Rambo movie, missing in action type, action drama war film. So that's cool. That's cool, I guess. But let's go ahead and jump out of here. Let's look at the. I think that's all the new stuff this month, and of course, all of these are available in a package together. If you just want to go ahead and grab them all together, I mean, that's a pretty good deal. $137, 137.99 if you get all this stuff together. I imagine you'll get all this, with the slips and the special hard box cases and all that stuff as well if you order it together. But I mean, that's a good value because you think Freeway 2 Primal Rage at $70 and then it's 112 and then plus dog tags. It's a little bit cheaper, if you get it all together. I'd say you're probably saving at least $5 to $10 if you grab it all together. So I don't know. I'm definitely gonna get Freeway 2, and I'm heavily leaning on possibly getting, Primal Rage. That one looks pretty interesting. But let me know what you guys are interested in. Let's look at the partner labels. Let's look at the new partner label stuff. There was one that I caught on here that I feel like I want to get. How much stuff do we have here? Trying to figure out like what's new and what's older. Let's start up at the top. We got Deaf Crocodile releasing Assassin of the Czar. And this is going to be $27.99. Let's see. This is not included in your subscription. So yeah, if you have a Vinegar Syndrome subscription, none of these partner label releases are in there. Let's see. But this has Malcolm McDowell in it. So that one thing the movie has going for it. New restoration from original 35 millimeter elements. New commentary track by film writer and historian Sam Diggin. New essay by film critic and historian Walter Chow. So yeah, you get new interviews with. Damn, you get a new interview with Malcolm McDowell. That is really cool. Yeah, let me know if this is a cool one to check out. That looks cool. You got Altered Innocence releasing Beautiful Beans. This is going to be $25.49. Don't know too much about this one. You get a short film in here, region free Blu-ray. So, cool stuff. Cool stuff. Let's go ahead and look at the next one. Is that Richard Gere? This is Fun City Editions releasing Breathless. I feel like I have heard of Breathless before. When did this one come out? Let's see. You got Richard Gere in this movie. And yeah, I feel like I've heard of this movie. This came out in 1983. Region A Blu-ray, new 2K restoration. Booklet with new essays. So yeah, cool. That looks cool. I like the slipcover on it as well. Breathless. I feel like I've heard really good things about this movie. This might be one to check out for sure. There's only 1622 left in stock as well. They're limited to 2,000 units, so they've already sold 400 copies of this one. Breathless. That's a cool one. Let's see. We got Yellow Veil Pictures releasing Cavalier. Did I say that right? Calvary? It's probably Calvary. Let's see. This is limited to 2,000 as well. Don't know too much about this one. Mark, a traveling entertainer, is on his way home for Christmas when his van breaks down in the middle of a village, where he quickly falls victim to a dangerous, unhinged innkeeper determined to keep him captive. For the first time in U.S., Calvary will be available in high definition. The HD remaster was created from the original print with new color grading supervised by original cinematographer Benoit Deby. The high watermark from the new French Extremity movement premiered at Cannes Film Festival, followed by TIFF Midnight Madness. This one came out in 2004, so this is a relatively new film. Looks interesting. I mean, you got commentaries and interviews and all that stuff. Some good supplemental material there. Cool cover for sure. All right. We got Culture Shock releasing The Flesh Merchants. Okay. We got The Flesh Merchant here. And Detective Darlene Paxton has a sweet but naive sister who wants to become an actress. The sister serves booze and skimpy clothes at a sleazy bar, hoping for that big break. But the bar is frequently frequented by devious predators of young flesh. Soon, Darlene and her partner, Mac, are scouring the city to track down her missing sister. What they find is a savage and sinister sex trafficking ring running right in downtown Hollywood. Man, looks interesting. 1993 is when this movie came out. And that is The Flesh Merchants. So if you're into sex trafficking movies, that could be one for you. We got Canadian International Pictures releasing Gina. Another cool slipcover on this one. It's got some that has some nice artwork. Don't know too much about this one. Came out in 1975. Scan in 2K from 35 millimeter print, and you get an audio commentary, exploitation of Gina, 2022 video essay. So you get some new interviews and special features in this one. So that's definitely cool. Some of these I can't go through like all the details on every one. I'll be here all day, so I'm trying to get through them as quickly as possible. This one I am very interested in when I saw it because I didn't know that this was a movie. But just looking at this cover, and this is one that I feel like is going to be like a Bret Hart situation. I'm probably going to go ahead and jump on this one like immediately. This is Golden Era, a movie about the game that defined a generation. I didn't even know this was a thing. I didn't know this was a movie or documentary about the game GoldenEye, but GoldenEye is one of my I grew up in that era, guys. I grew up in the mid 90s. I got the Nintendo 64. There were many gaming sessions where me and my friends were all sitting around the Nintendo 64 playing split screen GoldenEye and having the time of our lives. And I love the game too, just like the actual campaign. I used to play over and over again, beat it on all the difficulties. So this is one that definitely resonates with me. And is this new? Is this a new documentary? Let's see what Golden Era is a documentary that tells the story of a creation and legacy of the video game GoldenEye 007 for the Nintendo 64. Very badass, very awesome. 2022, 100 minutes, region-free Blu-ray, obsession, music of Golden Era. The music in this game is insane. The artwork of Golden Era, game engine reenactment. So yeah, this is a new documentary. Yeah, I have to get this. And look, this is limited to 1,000 units. And ETR Media is putting this out. This is limited to 1,000 units. There's 648 in stock. I can guarantee you this thing's going to sell out quick. But super awesome. I just love it. Like, I have to get it. Like, that has the Nintendo 64 like aesthetic to the slipcover. Like, that's a must get. That is a must get to me. So I'm for sure picking up Golden Era and Freeway too. Those are the two ones I'm grabbing for sure. Let's see. Guilty Pleasures. We got Saturn's Core putting this one out. Let's kind of flip through here. Got some cool artwork on this one. Again, you can get these with standard editions as well. I don't know if I've been flipping through them all, but I don't even know if I could show that image on YouTube. What's going on? Limited to 2,000 units. Okay. So, I mean, it looks 1997 is when this movie came out. Not too sure, what this movie is. I imagine some kind of exploitation film. Let's see. Circle Collective's putting out How to Build a Time Machine. So if you want to know how to build a time machine, this is the movie to check out for sure. And this came out in 2015. So I imagine this is this some kind of documentary or is this an actual film? Let's see. How to Build a Time Machine follows two men as they set out on a journey to build their own time machines. Rob is a stop motion animator who has spent the last 13 years obsessively constructing a full scale replica of a time machine prop from 1960s adaptation of H.G. Wells' The Time Machine. And his attempt to recapture the memory of seeing the film in theaters with his father, Dr. Ron Mallett, is a theoretical physicist whose story begins with a tragedy. He was only 10 years old when his father died suddenly of heart attack. Okay, so is this a movie? It looks like an actual movie. I was thinking it might be like a documentary maybe on like time machine movies, but this looks like a movie. I don't know. It could be interesting. I mean, it looks cool. How to Build a Time Machine coming out from Circle Collective. Let's see. We got a lot of partner label stuff, guys. You got Hypochondriac. coming out. Cool artwork on that slipcover. XYZ Films is putting this out. So cool stuff. I imagine this is a movie about hypochondriacs. If you guys have anything to say about any of these movies, let me know in the comment section below. If it's something I'm sleeping on, because I got to go ahead and burn through the rest of these. How long have we been going now? I feel like I've been going about 20 minutes. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of stuff to get through. We got the Strokes. Is that what that says? Well, no. Meet Me in the Bathroom is the name of the movie. This is coming out from Utopia. Let's see. An explosive archival journey through the explosive New York music scene in the early 2000s. Meet Me in the Bathroom tells the story of the last great romantic age of rock and roll through the prism of a handful of era-defining bands: the Strokes, LCD Sound System, Yeah Yeah Yeahs, and Interpol. Okay, so this one came out 2021. I imagine this is some kind of a documentary of sorts. Feels like that anyway. Again, let me know if I'm off base with that. Then we got Umbrella Entertainment releasing Nightmares. So yeah, we do have a partnership with Vinegar Syndrome with Umbrella Entertainment. Of course, Umbrella is still releasing their own stuff as well. But we got Nightmares. That is a cool slipcover. What is this one? I'm definitely curious about this one. Nightmares. That one came out in 1980. Let's see. In this textbook example of 80s / trash. Okay, so we got an 80s / trash film right here. Haunted by the childhood memory of her mother being thrown through a car window, finds herself trapped at the center of a brutal killing spree as one of the fellow thespians are butchered by a psychopath with a sliver of glass, adding nonstop bloodshed to the successful cinematic recipe of softcore sex and ample naked flesh. Okay, so this feels like a exploitation type slasher film. So the usual Vinegar Syndrome trash is what I like to say, even though some of you guys would reject that notion. But there's nothing wrong with that. I like my good slasher, a good slasher trash film for sure. And that cover's awesome. Like, I love that they're holding the glass piece right there on the cover. That's pretty cool. All right, so we got Shaolin Invincibles 7-1 coming out from American Genre Film Archive. So that's another cool one right there. Cool stuff. All right, we're gonna breeze through some of this. Factory 25 is putting out The Upsetter, the life and music of Lee Scratch Perry. We also got Utopia release. Okay, so I think this is let's see. Utopia releasing American Rap Star. Is this a new one, or have I covered this one before? I feel like I'm getting into stuff I've already covered. I'm trying to figure out. It's not saying release dates. Okay, I think this is all stuff that I covered during last month's releases, and it still burns me that they don't have any more of this Hitman Heart Wrestling with Shadows. They have the standard edition. The limited edition slipcover is out of stock. My goodness. All right, but look, guys, we are done. Let's go back to the Vinegar Syndrome stuff. We had a lot of cool partner label stuff. I think that was like 12 or 13 titles that they put out from partner label. But yeah, we got Freeway 2, Primal Rage. So a lot of cool stuff coming out from Vinegar Syndrome this month. And like I said, I'm going to continue to cover this stuff as it comes every month. I'm excited about Vinegar Syndrome and what they're going to do in 2023, very much so. Yeah, and yeah, let me know if you're excited for that Golden Era game. Definitely get on that and pre-order. I feel like that's one that's going to go very fast. But look, guys, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you haven't already, follow me on all the links down below too. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I usually try to announce some of this stuff before I actually make videos on it. So if you want to get in the loop earlier, follow me on my social media accounts down below. And we'll see you guys later.